Okay, so first things first, we can look at these two setups and hopefully quite clearly see there's a big sort of zigzag there. This is more of a gentle softening in terms of the bends. There's like tilting the hips there, and the legs are just flexing with a much better base. Now, the way you got there, we can see here now. Okay, I missed the actual sequence, unfortunately. But feet was together, club down behind the golf ball. Okay,
head is not moving,
and every stay exactly. Yeah. Now, this was your practice swing where you started next to the golf ball. Okay, took the golf club away, head staying nice and stable, and you bring the arms back into your body. Therefore, missing the ball on the inside. This is the practice drill, okay? If we watch this movement here now, if I'll go back to that one at the start, okay? There's kind of your spine angle there. As you go back, there's your back. Now, it's a smaller swing, granted, okay? But you watch this one here now. I mean, there's a big change.
In fact, the movement, it's a bit similar.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
I did that during the tour.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And what's happened is you've kind of got into the same position, but the problem is you realise getting into that green line position is the best way to turn from. But if you set up that far from the golf ball, when you move up here now, suddenly now you're further from the ball, so your brain's like, wow, I've got to adjust somewhere. So you have to try and get back to that golf ball by dropping back down, because you measure the distance from the ball and that blue line, so you've got to try and drop down, come back to blue line, and the golf ball's going way on the outside, and you can see the club there catching it right on the hosel there of the golf club. Your club shaft now is kind of there. That's, if you think that part of the club now is sort of is here on the golf ball, the ball's there, you're hitting it right in the middle part of that hosel. It's going to go off to the right there and shoot off to the right. So when you're doing, if you have 4 or 5 of those shots there, this drill we showed you on here now, swing back and then miss the ball, and it's nice and stable. Then when you step to the golf ball here now, same good shoulder turn, club's getting back very good there. Okay, as you come back to the golf, there's less need to drop. Club comes back to the golf ball, good strike. Ball now striking, heading down the driving range. Okay, nice good sort of movement there, and there's minimal head movement there in terms of the swing. Compared that to kind of, there's a lot of kind of up and down and right. There's just too many variables there that could go wrong. So if you hit 1 or 2 of those off to the right there, forget them. They're not a major issue, okay? If it becomes 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, hang on, I can step back. What am I doing, okay? How can I try and adjust myself to bring the club back into the golf ball? And going through that routine.
I did that. It's
the thing is, as you said about your visual eye, if we sort of draw a line down through your hands there now, and draw a line kind of down through your hands there, they look kind of the same, don't they, in terms of your visually? So if you saw that there now, my hands are in the right spot. But
the big difference is
the knee is the big changer. So, and again, if we look at the golf clubs,
on the golf club,
so focus on, we want the majority of that golf club now to be flat on the ground. We don't want to be kind of sticking up there, because you get that wrong, you've only got this tiny bar in the corner where you can make contact with the golf ball anyway. If you don't hit the ground correctly, that club's going to flip over and turn, and it might hit the ball straight, but then it's like, say, too many things that are trying to counteract each other. Yeah, exactly, in some way. So in terms of the sequence, set up to the golf ball, okay, club first, then grip, getting that left hand into the correct position, okay? Give yourself 5 seconds just to get those 2 there. Once you've then got that with your feet together, then you can sort of set your posture, put your legs gently apart, and then you're good to go,
the arm have to be like that or like that?
The first one, first fine, exactly.
Not too much.
I mean, you're allowed a little bit. I mean, as long as there's an angle between the club shafts.
It should be near line. Near line.
We don't want to be kind of out here and doing that, but equally, if we get too far in here, it can be too much into your body. Okay, so I think for me, this is just a natural hang with your arms. Okay, yes, you could say your arms could potentially go a little bit in there, but for me, it's neither here nor there. That's not going to be one of the main issues in terms of where your club's coming back.
It's given by it's given by the face.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the club starts off the measurement.
If the club is like that,
you build yourself around that club. If I asked the question, I said at the start, how far do your feet go from the golf ball? No one's got a number. I mean, we could say that it could be, I don't know, 27 inches, just as I don't know, it could be more, could be less, but you've got to eyeball that every time. But if I say, where's the club go? We know it goes there. Where do your hands go? We know they go there. So once you've got that and you set your posture comfortably, now your feet just go down in comfort with a little bit of knee flex. The whole thing's done for you. But if you go club and then focus on your feet first, you're guessing this. Now you're going to react this to that position to try and fit into where the ball is. And that's the problem. You'll adjust to the ball rather than doing it the other way around. Okay. So get yourself set up better. There's those two images there. If we side by side, you can see it very clearly. This right hand side now is a position whereby you can rotate a lot more effectively. You're at the position you want to get to on the way back there. If I saw those two there, okay, maybe he's actually in the same spot. But if we actually look at there now, that's the real swing. They're very similar. Okay, but that
is much more.
That's shorter. So you're near the ball. You're more on top of the
10
ball.
centimeter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good amount. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's hit a few more then, and we'll see how it goes from there. Okay.